To deal with the other parts, the intro, the outro, and the solo of Coprhead Road takes a little bit more work. The thing is, a lot of what I talk about can all be solved by listening and doing read-throughs. I mean, I can't emphasise how powerful that is, because if you've listened to a song 30, 40 times over a fair period of time, this stuff will just come out at you, and you won't even need to know in the detail that I'm going to do it now. You'll just know when it comes to G in the intro. It's a different period of time you're on D before you change to G. Different to the verses, but you will just know it. I'll give you a bit of direction, but the idea is this is to supplement read-throughs. If you get a note, if I've given you some ideas about it, it's not a kind of a memory thing, because if you do it this way, if every video I play, it'll overload you before you know, and you'll think, I don't want this trouble. So bear that in mind. So we've got to start with the intro, because essentially the intro is the same as the verse, in the sense that it sits on D for a period of time before it goes to G, but there's no melody. The verse melody is isolated in the verse, but there is a kind of melody line that the mandolin plays. So if you get to know that, you can count the number of times it plays the melody, and you'll know then after it's done that the melody line X number of times, you change to G. So I'm going to play the melody line now. I'm going to play the intro, and then you see, after you've seen it once, see if you can work out how many times the melody line goes. So it goes. After the drones, it does that bagpipey drone, and the band come in, and that's when a mandolin line starts. So it goes. First line in the verse. So you should have spotted that there's an extended line that goes. That's it all the way through. Does that line twice. Then you go to the G chord. When it comes out of the G chord, it does half of that mandolin line. And then he starts singing. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Once you come out the G chord and come back to the D chord, you can hear that half line, but it doesn't matter, because there's no chord change when you move out of the intro into the verse. So you can just sit in there. So you can be doing like this. So you pay attention. You're strumming along to the record, and the record goes. That's one. And you think, okay. Okay, the G coming up. You can go with the G change. And the lines can be going, but you can sit there and as long as when the singing starts, "Man is Johnny Pettymore," which is, hopefully you'll think that was the right place, you just carry on strumming, or you carry on doing it. So one of the things you can do as you get to know the song more, because you're just in the class, we've just been marking the bar lines out like this. Once you're solid on you can feel those bar lines passing you by as you proceed through the song. You can start putting little strums in, however it feels to you. That's one of the ways you can develop it. So that's the intro.